Showtime. Hey everyone, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez, coming at you today with a Veve OMI update video. We'll go a little bit of Definity, a little bit of Flow as well. Guys, if you're new, welcome. For not, welcome back. I love you all. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. Commenting, liking, and subscribing is a free way to help support the channel. Non-free ways are Patreon and smashing that super thanks button down below. Super chats as well. The rules of the show are I'm going to talk for probably about 30 minutes, and then I will get to the questions on here. The questions on here can range to anything. I will get to every question, but in case you don't have a lot of time, like Chavez, I don't want to wait 30 minutes just for you to get to a question. You could super chat. Doesn't have to be a lot. Just be as little as $2. And when you do that, I will go and answer your question right away. I will actually stop in the middle of whatever I'm talking about to answer your question. And then hopefully I'll get back to whatever I'm talking about. But yeah, let's before we get to OMI, I know that's what people are here for. We'll wait for a couple people to get here for that. Let's just kind of take a look at Definity first. Definity's over at how many? About 10 million, or I'm sorry, 10,000 in trading volume. So it's a really, really low amount. It's a really low amount. And when it had 10,000 trading volume, it's up about 9% on the day. So being up 9% on the day, and it's again, chart looking pretty good. But again, if you go and be like, okay, well, do I want to get it now that it's up 9%? And I know, Chavez, you said that it's doing pretty well this week. It is. But if you take a look at the chart of the last 3 months, it's actually down from where it was 3 months ago. So, I've been buying really the last month. I have a pretty good size bag in that. Go watch, if you're looking to kind of learn about it, go watch that podcast I did with Manu Chowdhury. Did that last week. Really goes into, and you can kind of hint, you can kind of guess, look at what he's talking about, listen to it, and by process of elimination, you can kind of figure out which partnerships he has. And yeah, again, not financial advice, just throwing that out there. That's what I have. One of the other things that I have gotten into recently is Flowchain. Flowchain is, right now it houses, what has it got? Well, we got NFL All Day, NBA Top Shots, and UFC Strike. And then Disney's Pinnacle is on there as well. I don't think Pinnacle is really doing a lot right now on there. I don't know how much volume that is, but again, like, figure you have, if Veve is all of the Comic-Con stuff, that's all the nerds, all the video game stuff, that's all the people that would go to a Comic-Con or a con-like convention, then Flow is like a sporting event. Flow's got all the jocks. Flow's got a homecoming thing. I like both of them. Flow, be advised, Flow is already like a $2 billion market cap. So it's already pretty high. It's already in the top 100. However, even though it is $1.50 right now, it did get up to like $38, the height of the last bull run. Now that you have more people coming into digital collectibles, now you have more people getting familiar with not only crypto, but NFTs as well, or what will be labeled as digital collectibles. Even if it just gets up to not all-time highs, $38, let's say it just gets to $30. Okay. Times 10. So that's about a 20x from here, which again is not financial advice, but even if it doesn't get up to all-time highs like it did last time, and it goes like 20%, 25% cheaper, and it doesn't go to $38.50, and it just goes to $30, that is a 20x from here. But again, that's just one of the reasons why I have a bit of that. Now let's see what we got here. Now let's go to the reason why y'all here, OMI. We'll get to the Bitget, we'll get to everything, but right now, yeah, it's 13.6% up for the day, up to 00109. It flirted between 0011 and 0010x, whatever that usually is. So again, pretty nice. And we can't even trade on there yet. You can deposit on there, and they're trying to incentivize you to deposit on there. I don't know exactly how much they're going to have for trading. I'm hoping a couple billion, but again, right now they're incentivizing you in order to go and deposit more OMI on there in order for trading. So let's go on and let's see. Let's take a look at what we have. We have a Comey going out and posting a tweet. I don't know if I screenshot this, so I did not. Let me go over to a Comey and take a look at the tweet. They say, here is everything that you need to know about how to sign up at Bitget Global and take advantage of the OMI promotions being offered by the exchange. Deposits are open and trading goes live tomorrow at March 12th at 11 UTC. I don't know what that is in Eastern Standard Time. Y'all can look that up. Y'all can Google that. But let's see what we got here. OMI, there's a Medium article from Akomi posted a couple minutes ago saying OMI is now listed on Bitget Exchange. Akomi is excited to announce that OMI is the exclusive utility token of the Veve Digital Collectibles app, is now listed on Bitget Exchange. Deposits are now open. Trading begins March 12th, 11 UTC. Again, I don't know what time that. Let me figure. But they don't say PM or AM, so maybe they would have said 2300 UTC. I don't know. With more than 20 million users across more than 100 countries and regions, Bitget is one of the largest crypto exchanges in the world. Regularly reporting more than 10 billion in daily trading volume, it is frequently ranked in the top 5 for futures trading volumes and top 10 for spot trading volumes. It is currently ranked number 1 for copy trading. At the time of writing, Bitget is ranked number 12 globally on CoinMarketCap and number 13 on CoinGecko. I usually trust CoinGecko a little bit more. That's just me. For normalized spot trading volumes. By prioritizing the user experience and ensuring consistent, open communication with their community, Bitget has grown to amass more than 1.2 million followers on X and more than 100,000 on Telegram. Born in a bear market, Bitget insists on putting users first, focusing on product innovation, and advocating long-term development with a spirit of earnestness. The company aims to inspire people to embrace crypto and improve the way they trade one at a time. The exchange has also recently partnered with Lionel Messi, one of the world's most recognized football players, as a brand ambassador. Marion was going as a duck cat. Future super meme coin. Yes. Let's take a look at the cat. Thank you for the super chat. And this is what we do. We're going to go on. I think the cat is up to like it's up 4% on the day, and we are at a $2.6 million market cap. Went from 2.5 to 2.6. Only about 46,000 in volume on the day. So again, yeah, Definity, which is going to be like the future of European banking, had 10,000 in volume today. The cat has 46,000 in volume. Just throwing that out there. Also, is Bitget listing real or fake? I'll go over that later. It might be something, but I wouldn't. Even if somebody like does it successfully, I wouldn't do that. Just because, who knows. Anyway, let's get back to the article. Yeah. Yes, the exchange has also recently partnered with Lionel Messi, one of the world's most recognized football players, as brand ambassador. Can't get more advertising than him. To earn your share of OMI tokens, to celebrate this listing, Bitget is offering a number of promotions for users to receive bonus OMI tokens. 1. Sign up to earn 11,000 in OMI. New accounts have the opportunity to share at a $11,000 prize pool of OMI tokens in the Sign Up to Earn campaign. This campaign is available for 10 days, beginning from the listing announcement at 11 a.m. UTC, March 11th. That means it's open now. Campaign period 11 March 2024 through 21 March of 2024. Participation is simple. Sign up through the specific link that they mentioned in the article and complete your KYC. Same thing that you'd have to do on Coinbase or any other exchange. Join the OMI Discord server and follow us on X. 3. Deposit minimum of $20 worth of OMI, $20 US worth of OMI, and maintain that deposit value or above until the end of the promotional period. And then all you have to do is make any trade at all between March 12th and March 22nd to qualify for an OMI reward. Share a screenshot of your deposit or trade with hashtag OMI listing and your user ID in the Bitget official Telegram. Complete the Google form to submit your details, and that's it. So it's 6 steps, easy right there. If you missed it, go back a minute and just rewind. To receive OMI rewards, users must meet the qualifying criteria within the 7-day timeframe. Please see the Bitget announcement page for more details. There was a ton of Bitget announcements, and I'll go over that later. Another reason why they're having people go and deposit their OMI. Deposit rebate, $20,000 in OMI. This promotion is available to new and existing exchange users and will be open for 7 days from the time of listing. So that $20,000 in OMI is actually about 20 million OMI. So I've seen a lot of people get really confused. Like, there's only 20 million OMI on there, Chavez. That's just for the promotions that they have. I get it. Oh, it's exciting. Oh, are the numbers? Oh, 20 million. Oh God, there's 20 million. guys, if there was just 20 million OMI on there, that would be bought in that would have been gone by now. That would have been gone already. Considering OMI has about 1.4 million in volume today, that 20 million would have been gone already. So it's not a 20 million thing. Like, that's just for the promotion here. To qualify, simply deposit a minimum of $50 worth of OMI tokens to your account and receive a rebate from a prize pool of $20,000 worth of OMI. The final net deposit volume will be used to calculate the rebate. The larger your deposit, the more rewards you receive, up to $50 worth of OMI per account. You can obviously have more than one account. Deposits must be held until end of the 7-day promotional period. They will be distributed on a first come, first served basis until the pool is empty. Please see the Bitget announcement page for more details and stay tuned for more announcements. So all you have to do, create a Bitget account, register using their link, enter your details, verify the account using the code that's sent to your email. They strongly suggest activating additional security features like two-factor authentication. And once registered, you can verify your account through the profile settings page. Complete KYC verification to ensure your account is registered and verified. Deposit OMI into your account with the promotional periods listed above to participate in the sign up to earn and the deposit rebate promotions. Before I continue, I have to say this. What did we learn from Bitforex? Do not keep your stuff on exchanges. I will repeat. Do not keep your stuff on exchanges. You have Trust Wallet, you have MetaMask, you have Trezors, you have Ledgers, you have a bunch of different things with similar uses. I understand, hey, I want to go in and I have to hold my stuff there. I have to put in some buy orders. I have to wait till those fill. Sure, you can do that. You could buy the active sell orders, or you could wait for your buy order to fill. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. But yeah, if you keep it on that exchange and that exchange goes down, that is not the fault of anybody else but your own. And again, I get it. Well, Chavez, when I was going on Bitforex, I literally deposited Bitcoin, like that day, and then it went down. I get it. It's a crazy, crazy world and stuff happens, and that's horrible. And I hope to God we get a resolution that is favorable for OMI holders or any type of holder that was on Bitforex for that. But yeah, if Bitforex taught us anything, it's to never keep your stuff on exchanges. Like, Coinbase is probably fine. And again, it's not financial advice. Coinbase is probably fine. Coinbase was probably fine, but my God, guys, all right, anyway, moving on here. Here we go. Qualification and reward distribution will be handled solely by Bitget Exchange. More information about each, okay, yada, yada, yada. Don't forget, follow us on socials. About OMI. Okay. So that is the Medium article over for OMI. Who can use this exchange? Let me see. There's a lot to go over here today from this morning. Wow, there really is a lot to go over from this morning. Yep. Bitget had announced new listing at OMI. Bitget will list OMI USDT, OMI/USDT. That's the pairing with 20 million OMI up for grabs. Again, that is not the amount of trading volume that they have. That's just a promotional thing. That's only $20,000 of OMI they're using to incentivize people to put OMI on. Excuse me. To the BAM Bitget Global. Yep. OMI says OMI deposits are now open. Register your account using the link the post below to earn your share of OMI rewards, and stay tuned for more info. Who's this? Oh, all right, it's retarded. Libel certificate. Okay, not a problem. Has been given. CoinGecko has given Bitget a trust score of 9 out of 10 and an A grade for API coverage. So shout out to them for that. Bitcoin reached an all-time high. Bitcoin reached an all-time high today. 72,000, and actually has a market cap that is higher than silver. Like, just, hey, 20-something dollars an ounce silver. Bitcoin is the winner, clear winner. Silver is dumb. The only reason why I would take silver is if it's numismatic, where if it's like, hey, it's a Morgan Silver dollar, it's one of these, it's one of, if it's something that's super coveted or rare, then I would say, yeah, sure, that's fine. If there's only a finite amount. And then maybe if you have if you're worried about end of the world apocalypse, then I would say, okay, yeah, have some silver for some bartering. But for the most part, I would say, unless it's numismatic stuff, the price of silver hasn't really moved. Uh, but yeah, Bitcoin going crazy right now. Moving on. Yeah, $11,000 with OMI. Went over that. Bubba Kush over on that's a great name. Over on X says, "Hey Bitget, when U.S. support?" So Bitget says, "Hello there, hello there. To comply with the rules and regulations of the individual countries, Bitget does not support users from the following countries: Alberta in Canada, Crimea, Cuba, put Crimea as its own country. That was a brave one. Cuba, Donetsk. They put Donetsk as its own country. Okay, Jesus. Hong Kong, Iran, Lugansk again. Okay, do these people like hate Ukraine? All right. Anyway, North Korea, Singapore, Sudan, Syria, United States, Iraq, Libya, Yemen, Afghanistan, Central African Republic, Congo, Guinea-Bissau, Haiti, Lebanon, Somalia, and South Sudan. So yeah, United States is something that they, for whatever reason, the U.S. politicians hate their citizens, and they're like, no, we don't want you guys to go in, and um, we don't want American exchanges for whatever reason. Either they're just trying to keep us. I remember that scene in A Bug's Life where I think it's James Woods that plays like this mean grasshopper, and he's like, hey, let's picture that this one little pellet is an ant, and he throws it at his friend. Did that hurt? No. Did that hurt? No. And it rips off the top, and then like 10,000 of these crush these guys. Like, what about that? These tiny ants outnumber us 10,000 to 1. And if they ever figure that out, there goes our way of life. It's almost like the politicians are the grasshoppers and the rest of us pories are the ants, and they're trying to keep us down. Like, that's the only explanation I can come up with. Either that or the politicians are just too stupid for their own good. They're too dumb to function. I mean, when you have a president that refuses to take a competency test. Anyway, I'm not going to get into politics here. Unfortunately, the U.S. is one of those countries that just does not like crypto. They're fairly anti-crypto. That being said, the judges have kind of fought back. The SEC has not won like a single case that it has opened. It currently is facing, it is trying to sue Coinbase. Coinbase seems like it is winning that particular argument. They have the funds, they have the backing. That'll go up, and then that'll go, and that will set a precedent. Once we have more regulatory clarity, it is likely that we will get on more US based exchanges like Coinbase. Until that time happens, I don't see it happening. Now, that's not saying that we won't get more exchanges by the end of the year. I'm sure that we will. Again, accessibility to the token is paramount. It is a big priority for both Veve and Acomi. So most likely you will be able to buy OMI over on the Veve web app. There are most likely going to be other ways that you can get OMI as well, maybe exchanges, maybe some other place. But again, that's just my opinion. That's just the way I'm interpreting things. Accessibility for the token and liquidity for the token, that is paramount. That is a major, major priority for both companies. Again, throwing that out there. See what else we got. But again, it's not just the US. All of the other countries, even countries that should not be listed as countries, they are listed there. Yep, 20 million. Be sure to comment. Yep. All right. Read that. Oh my God, dude, the DMV is hard. I would have gone live this morning had it not been for the DMV and waiting there for hours. God, that is a hellhole. Yep, you're right from the beginning. So here's a little bit on the SEC versus Coinbase. From the beginning, SEC's lawsuit has drawn concern from the crypto industry. To establish jurisdiction for the case, the SEC argued that the defendants were trading unregistered securities on Coinbase. Idiots. In this instance, little-known tokens such as AMP, DDX, and not major cryptocurrencies like Ether, Solana, etc. Coinbase will likely win, but it could be several months. It could be a long time. Like, remember in Star Wars Episode 1 where Qui-Gon's talking to Obi-Wan about, hey, we need this part for the ship. Look, we could be stuck here a very long time. We might not be on US exchanges for a very long time. But that being said, it doesn't mean that we won't have the ability to buy OMI elsewhere. This Bitget is a step in the right direction. So what do we know? What did I say about 3 weeks ago? Oh, hey, it just seems that Bitget had received $80,000 worth of the OMI token which happens to be how much they need for an A tier listing. And it came from a wallet that had 30-ish billion OMI. That is most likely the Akomi business development wallet. The fudge did I say? I'm sorry. Sorry for y'all. Butter's getting so much. Anyway, next time we have something like this where the token in an amount of tens of thousands of dollars goes to an exchange and it's from a wallet that happens to have 30 billion-ish OMI, you can probably see why I put this together. But again, this is, not trying to pat myself on the back too much. Maybe I am. Next time you see that, generally, that if that's where the evidence points, that's most likely where we're going to list. But again, that's just a theory, a game theory. I miss Matt so much. No one's offered yet. We have really been great token. Okay, there we go. Or what their budget is. Okay. Many ways for everyone to buy. Facility. Get you for this pan, Peter Pan. All right, so most Canadians can register, but it's just Alberta that cannot register. So when people deposit their OMI onto Bitget, there are some people that are kind of making that assumption that it's for selling. It could be for the rewards that they're doing as well. Some might go put it on there to sell, but I do think that a lot of people that are going to go and put their tokens on there, it's really for the rebate. It's really for earning that OMI, and then hopefully they get it. I'm not doing that. I am straight up. When a Sendex offered staking, I didn't do it. When I think Bitforex offered staking for a little while, didn't do it. I'm just too scared of these kind of, and again, Bitget is likely fine, just because it's ranked 9 out of 10 for safety from CoinGecko. It's a really big exchange, but I'm just, God forbid, Shout out to Darcy Donovan that was at the red carpets last night. She's been on my podcast a couple times. Celebrate me. Okay. Oh, the Feeshes. Feesh is saying, hope everyone's having a great start to their week. We have begun play testing for the upcoming Roblox game Junk Shot. 2 players will join the beta test today if they're available, and we'll keep testing until it's all polished up. Excited to have this coming out soon. Shout out to Rockman Blockchain for that. Day 6. Oh, missed my stuff. Intergalactic monsters are on the march, and they've already got their beady eyes fixed on Labbit Land. In celebration of the legacy of Frank Kazak, the Labbit universe is expanding. For Labbit, enemies drop in blind box format on Sunday, March 17th at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Everyone comment F down below to pay respects to Frank. Oh, love that man. How much else do they have up their sleeve? I don't know. I do want to say that this is one of the steps that Akomi is going to take. We are going, remember when again, Star Wars Episode 1, Qui-Gon Jinn going to Anakin Skywalker. You will, was it Obi-Wan? Maybe Obi-Wan said at the end of the movie, like, you will become a Jedi. I promise you. We will get OMI to NFT. I promise you. Oh my God. I have to give you a call back. I'm streaming right now. People just unless I answer them like that, they're just gonna keep on calling every I'm just messing up my phone. Anywho, spirits of Futter. Yeah, okay. When we get OMI to NFT, I'm gonna say it's gonna be in Q2, but I'm really gonna say next month. I'm really gonna say in April we get that. And it might not be, it might not be until May, June even, because again, June is also still in Q2, but we will likely get that in Q2. When that happens, and suddenly we got a lot of liquidity, there's right now, one clock back like 2 weeks ago, you get 650 MCP points per day for keeping 10 million OMI on the app. Now you get like 550 MCP points per day. Well, why do we have less MCP points now? Because more and more people are putting OMI on their app, partly for MCP points, maybe partly for bronze tickets, but also because they know OMI to NFT is coming and they are going to spend like nobody's business. I guarantee it. I don't have to put like a muzzle on myself to keep myself from doing that. Because again, with the crypto bull run, people will have a ton of FU money and they will want to toss their eggplant in the MCP ring. Again, that's just my opinion there. Goes back to what I said previously. Only takes what, 1 million in liquidity to wipe out the floors, and that's not even hard to do. And what's 1 million when Bitcoin is at all-time high and it reaches 100K and people bought in, at 14K down at the bottom. So crypto and OMI pumping plus OMI to NFT, guys, you get that. Take profit into OMI, so OMI pumps, then buy more NFTs because you have more OMI, all of that jazz. Question: if anyone has ever seen Daniel, Daniel that always comments he always comments comment and then the rockets. I haven't seen him in a while. He might be taking a break, but I'll let me see here. Is he here? He always says comment. Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while. Come to think of it, I have seen him. Oh God, in a while either. Stream or what? Streaming now. Just ask the chat. We'll keep you. Oh God. I'm hard. We'll keep you posted. Okay, where am I? Oh, Darcy, I love you. All right. Anyway, where am I at now? Yep. So there's something called Bitget. Bitget. It only has about 12,000 followers, almost 13,000 followers over on X. It says OMI is listed on Bitget and Bitget. Trade OMI on Bitget 24/7. They say stay on top of crypto with Bitget, all in one platform. Trading bots, algorithmic orders, demo mode, all available on 15 plus exchanges. It seems like it's just a. It seems like they just like renegade listed. I don't really 100% know what this is. But they had mentioned OMI as well, so good on them. Why does it say that I have? All right, I'm sorry. I'm tweaking here. I'm tweaking. There's a lot going on. Subtle reminder. So Low Mint Mick had said, subtle reminder, Veve official to collect all the mighties and description of every single mighty. It says collect them all. Now Low Mint Mick is the one that has 27 Black Panthers, secret rare Black Panthers, and this might just be him trying to go and drum up hype around it so he can dump and sell, or it might be him just saying like, hey, remember this? This is why I sold 7 partner statues for this, and if you want to collect them all, well, he's got 27 of them, so it's a lot. Yeah, I would say proceed with caution if you have that. Some other news that I have missed from yesterday. We'll just go over this real quick, and then I'll get to the questions here. Top 500 Veve holders. Let's go to the top sellers. You have JS Bowers that had sold 99 collectibles. You had Beer Guy 33 that sold 196, and Frank Cusi that had sold 198. So you have less than 500 here between the top 3 sellers. The most purchased collectibles are Kirby 1988, which bought 356. You have Bizoge Man that bought 406. And then you have Bounder Yo that bought 535. So this one person, Bounder Yo, had bought more than the entire 3 top sellers. What does this mean? I mean, you have more buyers than sellers, and you also have, again, you have now 1,391 collectibles that you will need in order to be in the top 500. In the next 2 weeks, that'll get to 1,400. Top 500 is very, very hard to get into. That number never goes down. It only goes higher. Now, you could get a bunch of comics for $1.50, and yeah, you could get in for a couple grand. But most of these people, that's not, especially the top 100. Top 100, not only do they have a lot, but they also have like they have grails. They're absolutely savage, those top 100. And it gets better or worse depending on how you define it, soon after. I am still in the top 400 somehow. I haven't really, I guess when I buy mighties, I have like 1,600-ish. So I'm in the top 400. I'm almost in the top 350, but yeah, good times. I've been trying to make some moves. I'm just not going to sell any of my stuff down here. There's a couple of things that I have up there that probably should sell. Um, I really don't. Everything's about to go crazy, and you guys are going to see a completely different app in the next couple of months. And what I mean by that is that you're going to have a big change in floors, a big change in vault value. Just my opinion, not financial advice. Also, I guess I'll talk about the news this week. In 3 days, we'll be presenting at South by Southwest with Marvel, and they're going to talk about X-Men. They're going to talk about the closeness with Marvel is ridiculous. I don't know exactly how many, what the new contracts are or what the new deal is, but it's got to be something. I mean, it doesn't have to be crazy for Mr. MC1 to throw a party. He'll throw a party regardless, just because he likes doing that. BB Magic's going down there. MC1's super hyped, and Mr. MC1 had to sign a new NDA. I don't know what that's about, but he had to sign a new NDA, and he seems to be thinking that some major announcement's going to happen this month. And we have South by Southwest happening, so what is it going to be? I don't know. Maybe we get an announcement there, but I'm just not. I don't know. Hang on one second. No, when was the last time I space? Just hoping. Yeah, well, no, yeah. Oh, hoping to. Hope everything's okay. Hey, away, away, away. Sorry. But again, that's just. Let's see what else I titled this video to see if there's anything else that I should go over before I get to comments. Ooh, Yo, Steph says, I will get the job. Let's go, Steph. Get that bread. All right. Global, how to apply for rebate, what's available. It's next. Yep. Veve next week. All right, whale activity. They're like, Chavez, didn't you say that this was going to be a really crazy week for whales? I did. One of the, well, at least for some that I know, some of their, what do you call it? Some of their, one of their deals didn't go through. It'll go through eventually, but that'll be when you see big buy orders. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. That will happen, but when you see that, yeah. When you see those big buy orders, whenever they happen, could be next week, could be a couple weeks from now, could be many moons from now, but that will happen. I will keep you all posted. Also, while I'm here, I'm just going to ask everyone to smash that like button. Free way to help support the channel. Only like 25% of you have smashed that like button. But yeah, let's get this bread. MVE says Binance. Yeah, that looks like a Gengar or a Cheshire cat face. Binance will be great. Wouldn't really help the US at all. Binance US is kind of not that good of an exchange, not a lot of volume. But yeah, Binance in general would be fantastic. Get a lot of eyes on it. But I don't think that will happen for a while. You want to go and, yeah. Vladimir Colombo says, is price prediction different now? Whale's going to buy this week or waiting? I have to see what type of volume they have on there. I have to see it's going to move. And you have, I don't know the exact breakdown, so we could play with the numbers here. Let's do very simple, cut it in half. Let's say half the people that had their OMI on Bit4X are done. Let's say they're like, hey, that's it. I'm done. I got burned one too many times. I'm never going to touch crypto again. Or maybe I'll touch crypto, but not OMI. And they just never buy OMI. They never replenish that. But then you have the other half that's going to be like, okay, now I know multiple of these people like got to replenish, got to continue buying. And they have been doing that. But you have I have a very, very small sample size of that. You're likely going to see 22 billion is locked up for God knows how long. That could be several months, if not years, or a year or longer, 1 to 2 years. It could be anywhere from a couple months. It could be anywhere to a couple years. We don't know. There's been no official announcement. You might have to wait for the authorities on that. Are they going to even release it? I don't know. Akomi will answer all of your questions with that as more info becomes available. But yeah, sorry, hiccups. But yeah, all of that is going to be it's probably going to be a good thing for OMI, because when you have 7.5% of circulating supply locked up. That's a lot. So let's all say David, 30 billion. Dan, 30 billion. Not the profit, probably not 30 billion. The OMI business development wallet, no 30, that's 120 billion. Take this other 22 billion, round down to 20, make the math easy. 140 billion. It's a lot. That is a lot of OMI. So if you go and you say, hey, what's the actual circulating supply? Well, 310, but then you minus 140. Okay, it's actually 170. God damn. And then you have out of the OMI business development wallet, they are going to go and burn about 5.5 billion when we have the OMI liquidity pool opened up. But I'm kind of counting that as locked up already for right now, meaning that it's not in the hands of flippers. It's not in the hands of someone that's going to go and immediately dump everything when we hit 003. But you have to remember that as we get to, let's say 005, whenever the average fudder bought in, they're going to delete their accounts and they're going to make a new account. Like, oh, hey, I'm all about OMI here, because they're not going to want to admit that they're wrong, and they'll go and they'll turn positive. Remember that episode of Recess where I think Miss Finster is talking to Principal Prickly, and she says, hey, what if we could turn TJ Detweiler, to an asset and not be someone that's against us? Remember how Menlo was? And Menlo was this wild child jumping in puddles, just being an absolute terror. And then Menlo just became like a file clerk for him. Imagine if you could take those fudders, which will happen, this will happen, and those fudders turn into people that are just moon boys again as the project moves forward, which it will. Again, this is a great first step. And, the team should take a break. They should take a day or two to, take a nap, go outside, cut some grass, and then come back and just kill it again. Kill it again for the next couple months. Get us another exchange in Q2, then get us another one and another and again. And this is why I'm telling you, not financial advice. This is just my opinion, that OMI will double, go to 002, and then it will double and triple again. Well, what does that mean? Well, if it doubles again from there, it's 004. If it triples, it means 1.2 cents. And what did I say that we're going to do by the end of 2024? All-time highs, which was about 1.2 cents. But again, that's just my opinion. Throwing that out there. And yeah, whales are good. There's so much FOMO. There's, oh god, it's crazy. This is insane. Theodore Dragon says still can't buy in the US. Yeah, no, you cannot use Bitget in the US. All right. It is not made. They do not service US clients. If you want to use a VPN, if you have an extra, no, I'm not even going to talk about that. I'm not even going to give anyone that option. I would not do that. Is it possible to do by using a VPN and fake IDs and fake passports or girlfriend's passports? Like talking to a buddy the other day, I was like, "Oh, hey, what exchange are you buying on?" He's like, "Well, my girlfriend's passport is finally good for something. She's not from the U.S." Again, I wouldn't recommend doing that. I don't recommend circumventing U.S. law, but that's just my opinion. Jason B saying should divide that 20 million among those who lost on BitForex. I don't. One, it comes from a different pot of money. Two, Comey shouldn't have to pay for BitForex's mistakes. That's the name of the game. And three, that 20 million is that is not going to be a how many thousands of people have that on? Where they're going to get $3 worth of OMI? That's not. That's kind of an insult at that point. The 20 million will be gone within the first hour. Again, that 20 million is not their entire trading platform. That 20 million is just a rebate incentive to give away to people that deposit their own. Now, the 20 million isn't much. I bought that. Okay, yes. All right. So I'm going to skip over all of the 20 million stuff because I feel like I have explained that a bunch of times. Wes says, when moon? I would give it about 4 weeks. Well, I mean, heck, we could moon. I hope we don't moon because of this. I'm not done packing my bags yet. But you know what? If it triples from here, in the next couple weeks before I'm able to buy more, then so be it. I have 184 million. Let it ride. Let it ride. But for the most part, I'm just gonna say, yeah, you have I'm really hoping it kind of stays down here for another few weeks, so I can buy more. Using US still cannot buy OMI on exchange. We cannot. Again, I kind of explained before why. When it hits Binance, game over. Yeah. But again, we were likely gonna go and man, oh shit, wrong one. All right, man. How about yourself? Let me give a little bit of where man. Oh, Comey had tweeted. Oh no, Comey's just responding to someone else. Never mind. Never mind. Disregard. Now where am I? Again, OMI is likely not going to list on Binance anytime soon. You want to kind of go small and then larger, larger, larger. Get here, KuCoin, Kraken, I don't know, crypto.com or wherever it is, and then eventually, get to that because Binance is the big guns. That's a big one right there. Omar Sajid, hi fam, what's up, Omar? The Bakers, let's go, Randy, and the OMI homies. Shout out to the Cat fam, meow meow. Yeah, love the cats. My biggest bag for a meme coin. Even though I'm working on it, and they released a comic with some of my help, and the second version of the comic will be out. Well, that might take a while, but that will be out at some point. There is more utility with it, so I wouldn't really say it's just a meme coin. Like it is, but it's not just a meme coin. It actually has some utility. Actually has people behind it that's working to try to make it better. Me being one of them. They're saying, "Will you fight in the octagon for OMI so we can get a pump?" Thanks. Yeah, yeah. I'm sparring with Josh Emmett later this year, and and yeah, well, the proceeds are going to go to charity. But if someone wants to give me like a tiny payday in OMI to say like, "Oh, fighting for OMI," yeah, I'll totally do that. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be so much fun. Um, Big announcement. Um, I won't be there unfortunately, but you will have a blast. Okay, I misspelled blast. Okay, there's a blast. Well, Stan. Connor's hello, Mr. Randy. Well, hello, Connor. How's it going, fam? Meow, meow, meow. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, meow, Randy. Lucas says, when OMI easy to buy, it will hit 3 cents in the first month. I mean, I don't know about that. I think they have to wait a little bit for, I think they're going to have to wait a little bit for, I would say more utility. OMI to NFT is going to be great. OMI to bronze tickets will be great. I really think that OMI to gem is going to be really awesome as well. But yeah, I would say OMI to gem is really only secondary market. That doesn't really help you to buy stuff off the store. OMI to gem is something that I'm really pumped for because you can use your OMI in that gem liquidity pool. That OMI gets burned immediately. Yeah, that's gonna be a good time. Have you heard of Mammoth AI? Maybe. If that's the thing where they're okay. So there's two different things. One, in general, in the science world for the last couple of years, they have been working to take the Indian elephant and stick its embryo, like it's already pregnant, and they stick the embryo with genes from a mammoth, and then they're going to try to create like a mammoth Indian elephant hybrid. And then there's like a token. I don't know if it's a meme token that's kind of based off that, or a legit project that's based off that. Maybe they're just trying to do an ICO to raise money. And if Mammoth AI, that could be related. I don't know. I might be mixing up three different things there, but I may or may not have heard of it. XCat, hi bro, the cat to the moon. Can't wait. Remember, guys, once the cat reaches a $10 million market cap, I have to start my tattoo, my the cat tattoo, and I do have to have it finished by the time we reach $100 million market cap. By the time we reach 50 million, I'll have to go and have it, progressing. But I do have to start it and at 10 million. Cole says, give us a big exchange, OMI to NFT and bronze tickets, and look out. Well, we're gonna get OMI to NFT. We will get bronze tickets. I don't know if we'll get in Q2. I'll come back to that though, because we got Bill Gardner saying, "Is it weird? I'm at a funeral." So to pop in on a Randy stream. I'm sorry for your loss, but no, I wouldn't say that. I mean, if let's say, when I die, hold on, I gotta Snapchat this. Like, I love him so much. Um, when I go to, I'm gonna take a normal picture of that as well. Post it on my Facebook later. Um, if I ever go in your lifetime and y'all are coming to my mass or whatever, my wake, my my wake, by all, like, dude, come dressed as what you want. Come drunk. Come get drunk at my wake. Let's have a party. Uh, guys, I've seen some funny shit happen at funerals. People show up drunk. People fall in the hole. The pass out Pete. There's one guy I kind of said his name already. One guy I served with that at a funeral, what they were like marching in, or it might have been beforehand. He just he straight up passed out. I guess it's hot out that day. I don't know. My friend Thompson or Luis might be able to tell you about that. Actually, yeah. When Crypto Aria's on next, I'll have him tell that story. But no, it's not weird. People, make a little noise. Like, even when y'all come visit my grave, make some noise. Have a little fun. Now, where was I? Okay, nope, wasn't there. Broke that. Yeah. All right. Big exchange. Yeah, so I'd say Omni to NFT first. Should get that in Q2. Omni to bronze tickets we may or may not get in Q2. But yeah, I'm hoping in Q2 we get another exchange. Dutch Home saying, "Is this dude wearing a real Randy mask or is it the real?" Yeah, people. Oh, God, there's multiple people that I know that have bought the real Randy Chavez mask. It is not something that I came up with. It is not something that I endorse. It's just I found a website that sells my mask. Like, it sells me a mask of me, of this face, this beautiful face right here. And people started buying it, and I was like, oh my god, that's heckin' wild. But no, this is the pretty sure it's a real face. Ghosts. Benjamin Shaw, what's going on? How's it going? Meow, meow, meow. Smile. That is the cat is pure love. I'm all out of love. I'm so lost without you. I'm sorry. That says all in the cat. Oh yeah, got a lot of money in the cat as well. Gabe saying low market cap is 1.5 times from all-time highs. The market cap might be, but the price is not. And there was this one teacher that I had that said, like, when there's a crescendo, you have to exaggerate. Why? Because the audience is, and then we would all go, stupid. Okay, the low market cap might be fairly close to where it is now, but the price is not. The price is way off from where. So again, and why does that matter? Because a lot of newer people in crypto, they don't look at market cap. They just look at price. Why? Because newer people in crypto are stupid. There you go. Okay, sorry. 31 Marin says the cat future, cat supreme coin. Oh yes, big cat, big supreme coin. It might be the best cat meme coin out there. 31 Marin says is also Bitget listing real or fake? I don't know. It's probably real, but I'm not gonna trust that. I'm not gonna trust that with 10-foot pole. I wouldn't trust that with your OMI. It could very well be legitimate, but I'm not going to trust it. Again, they probably could have just renegade listed and all that jazz. What we got here? Here we go now. Here we go now. Oh, oh, yeah, Texas is fun. Yeah, San Antonio. I was in San Antonio for a bit. Good time. I don't know. I think this is not in San Antonio though. Anywho, here's Dan says, good to see the new exchange listing. Yes, it is. Oh my God, it's already KYC. Already got that bread. Mario Sarmiento saying 20 million is basically 20,000. When it's around 1 million volume a day. So it will not push the price. But anyway, great news. Also, well, the 20 million is just there for like as a rebate to get people to go and put their OMI on there. It's not just for trading. Also, people will have to sign up. I do not expect a big impact. It'll help the trading volume. It's just an easier way to get it. And again, once they get OMI to NFT, most likely next month, well, next quarter, but I'm really hoping next month. That'll really, really help it as well. Mesu Lersu says, buy all the key commons. It's starting. Slow but steady. Simon Haas says, Randy, the cat salutes you. You know what pisses me off? Every single military movie, it doesn't have to be military, any single movie that has the military on it, all of the people salute like this. And it's like, that is not how you salute. And then, right? Anyway, Omar Sajid says, there should be videos on how people can put in wallets from this new exchange. Probably should. As peanuts, yes, it is. But again, it is not the trading volume that's there. That's just there for the rebate. All right, I'm just going to skip all these. Mama AI bringing back the mammoth with small tax on transactions. A lot of people in it. I haven't really checked it out. Carl R says we should have a new exchange every month from now at least. I'll say every quarter. Beggars can't be choosers. We've wanted exchanges forever, and finally we're able to get a little bit. A couple of these exchanges here. We'll get them as time goes on, but. And I'm not saying that 10 new exchanges is impossible to do by the end of the year, but I'm saying that if you lower the expectations and you have, like, let's say another 3, there's obviously going to be others that are going to renegade list. So yeah. OMI 190M says, didn't Dan confirm they wouldn't burn $5 billion from the business development law instead of yes, they would. Yes. What happened to that? They are waiting for the gem liquidity pool. That is likely not going to be available until later this year, but yes, that is still the plan. Marco Urizar says, what's the current OMI burn rate? Well, that no, there's no burning from circulating supply right now. There will be, but there will be when you have OMI to bronze tickets. Unless OMI to NFT has a tiny burn mechanism, which I doubt. I'd rather that it goes to fees and then that go to the gem liquidity pool. But yeah, it's most likely going to be OMI to bronze tickets. That's what's going to have it, and I'm hoping we get that next quarter. Carl R says, we're still so far away from all-time high. Wouldn't doubt we missed the bull run with this team. I'll bet you $100,000 that's not true. Jason DePena says, damn, Daniel. Oh, heck yeah, Jason. Thank you for being a member. Ethan Bollinger says, OMI getting close to breaking August 2020 resistance on the chart. That might take a little while. Who's this? Nope, not doing that. Not doing that. Not doing that. What the heck? Oh, fudge. All right, hang on, guys. I gotta read this. Times. I'm gonna do it. Yep. No. What about Bitmart? Oh my God, I can't. All right, let's see how the OMI's up about 13% on the day at 00109, 1.4, almost 1.5 million in volume. And I haven't really tried Bitmart. Bitmart only has like 10,000 in volume on the day, so I wouldn't. And it's probably fine. Oh, so somebody messaged saying that they use Bitmart and they live in the States and no VPN is required. That's interesting. It's really interesting. Okay, yeah, that's really interesting. Comment down below if y'all have used it. John M says exciting times. And says, will 2024 be magic for OMI? 2024 will be very, very good, especially when that digital collectibles narrative hits. And he says, don't expect nothing. Wubba Wubba says, so neither the music nor sports vertical was the big announcement David was alluding to. I don't know. We'll have to see. Macy Lersu says, comics will 50x before only 3 to 5x's. You'll be surprised, people. All right. Well, I'm going to have receipts for this. So I'm going to go in and take a picture of that. I hope it does. Always thought I saying there are many whales waiting on an exchange that is USA and New York friendly to mine more OMI. Yes, there are. Bedram says, Omar, you're absolutely right. Omar says, if sold, can drop OMI price from 22 billion. Let's hope that it won't. Omar says, you can't use VPN because it requires KYC. Yeah, agreed. I mean, you could if you had a fake net. Again, I'm not going to go into that. IAM says, no breaks, please. They've been on a break for years. No, they haven't. It's been a lot, and I know nobody knows what they're going through right now except people that are close to the team and the team. But yeah, they're saying OMI needs an appreciation award show. I nominate you for the top dog award. I was actually nominated for top Okomi influencer last year by not Bitforex. It was by one of those Bitmart or Bit things. I thought that was really cool. I thought that was really dope. Anyway, we got a super chat from NB17 saying, "What are your thoughts on Bitget promotions? I worked out that if each holder of OMI, 24.5 thousand holders, took a share off the 20 million OMI pot, it wouldn't even cover the gas fees. Although your math is correct, there's not 20 like there's going to be a good amount of those holders of those people there that just aren't here right now. They don't know that news. They've kind of OMI's in a wallet they kind of forgot about. And then there's also a good amount of users like myself that I have multiple wallets, and like I don't keep all my OMI in one wallet, so I have multiple wallets. So and there's a lot of people out there that have multiple wallets. One's in a MetaMask, couples in a Trust wallet, one's on the Veve app, et cetera, et cetera. Um, so I would say that maybe out of the 24.5 thousand holders on there, maybe half of that. And again, like I'm not doing the what's that called? The promotion. I typically never do the promotion. Um, so even though your math is correct, I wouldn't even expect 10% of people, 10% of holders to do that. Maybe five. Maybe you go on and get like a little over 1,000 holders, give or take. But again, that's just my opinion. Um, I wouldn't keep OMI on any exchange any longer than I would have to. Like, if you remember in Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring, where Gimli wants to go into the mines of Moria, and Gandalf says, "Hang on. I would not go into the mines of Moria unless I had no other choice." Like, I would not keep OMI on an exchange unless I had no other choice. And frick was that? Anyway, here, let me put my cane over there. I'm an old man. But those are my thoughts. Let me know if I explained that enough for you. Where was I? Yeah. Oh wow. Damn Daniel. Okay. Yep. Magic. You can do magic. You can have and you can swap ETH for OMI on your MetaMask. Yeah, you can use MetaMask. You can use Coinbase Wallet, and you can use Uniswap. Use VPN instead of Cold Wallet. Yeah. There's any updates on the landing the OMI PR gig? I don't. Is there a gig? Like I don't have a OMI PR. Yeah, I know. I know. Ooh. Okay. Yep. Yep. Okay. Um, there's no. If there's anyone that should get an OMI PR something, it probably should be me, but uh, I'm not going to apply for that. Incorrigible Goat Slayer says, "Hey, Randy and Dashy, watched the fight card live with Parker on it and loved it. Definitely a thriller going to the final bell. Good promo for Veve. Oh, heck yeah, it is." Sven Dungeon says, "Hi, Randy. Yo, what up, Sven?" Doge Nation says, "Who farted?" Actually, I haven't. I've been pretty good on diet lately. Ben says, "You have to sell your bags when Moon. You in an OMI Lambo would put eyes on Veve hard. People believe in luxury. That's why Mr. Pags drives Ferraris. Image is everything. Does he drive Ferraris?" Um, yeah, I mean, I'll wrap my Cybertruck in an OMI thing, I guess, or a Comey. I don't know if I'll do it with with a Ferrari though. The Cybertruck would be cool. Is KuCoin legal in USA or Binance? KuCoin is legal everywhere except for I think New York and New Jersey. Binance you don't really want. There's not a lot of volume on there for Binance US. I mean, we might get it eventually, but Stan says nope. Bill Garner says, "Thank you for the super chat. It's weird that I'm at a funeral, so I had to pop in on a Randy stream. I love you, man. I love you so much. I hope you're doing well. Again, sorry for your loss if you knew this person. Sometimes you go to funerals and you don't love the. Oh, all right. I'm good and feeling alright. Baby, I'ma have the best heckin' night of my life. Cool. Is you the man, Bill? He is. Bill Lars is cool, Mo. Yeah. Is Akomi an engineering company? If so, what happened to the cold storage wallet or pocket hardware to store and show my collection to my homies? Ignore the pocket hardware. That'll likely never come out. But the Akomi cold storage that actually did get an update recently last month. I don't know what it was. I don't have one. They're of the notion that, hey, there's other people that do that and that's their sole purpose, so we're not going to do it. So they'll have like the updates on. They're not going to make more, is what I'm saying. Like they have updates on it every now and then, but that's going to be about it. MB17 says 1,000 holders splitting 20 million OMI, 20,000 OMI, $21 worth. Gas fees seem to be more. Not funding. Trying to understand. Okay, then yeah. Again, that's just their incentive to do it. I'm not doing it. If any of my whales were to ask me, "Hey, are you doing it?" I would tell them I'm not, and then I would tell them no. I would tell Dashi no. I would tell most people that ask me that know me to not do it. But if everybody's telling their friends not to do it because they don't want to keep the OMI on exchanges any longer than they have to, then what you might have, again, what you might have is people that are going to be like, well, I'm going to do it. Nobody else is doing it. And maybe my reward will be bigger. And that's possible, but that is not again, like you said, even if you just go to 500 holders, cut that in half again, and it's $40. Yeah, not really worth it. Again, just my opinion, not really worth it. But like I said, that's just me. Yeah. Nowhere was. But I mean, I wouldn't call them an engineering company, though. I mean, they might hire engineers. I wouldn't really call them engineering company. Maybe not yet. The orange cat says, "Well, meow." The cat. What's up, fam? How's it going, orange cat? Raul says, "I know it's beta right now, but have they said a date on the Veve verse?" They haven't. I'm really hoping we would get that in Q2, and we still might. But the last Veve verse invites went out last month, and they were supposed to like happen already. I don't know if they did or not. They might have. But it was still beta invites. Like this is taking a while. My prayer is they get that done in Q2, and then this way, I think if they get that done in Q2, they have a shot of getting IP branded worlds out in Q4. Um, I'm going to be really salty if we don't get IP branded world. Like again, we were supposed to get everything last year, and we got diddly squat. So again, I know why, but um, yeah, as long as they get Vveverse out in Q2, I'll be very happy. If they don't and they don't get it out till Q3, I'll be less happy, but still thankful that they got it out. And then if they could just get IP branded worlds out by Q4, that's the catalyst I need for us to get 1 to 2 cents this year. But I feel like that needs to happen. If they don't, then yeah, that's going to be rough. Again, we'll still go up. We'll still go several times higher than we are now. But I'm wanting that like 20x by the end of the year. Just throwing it out there. That says Puddin Cheeks is a renegade.
Mhm.
I've seen him. Many messages on him curving Veve fans. When you say renegade, like the jig is up, news is out, they finally found me, a renegade, or like that renegade, or like a reckless rogue, like what are we talking about here? We're talking about renegade. I've seen many messages on him curving. When you say curve, like a girl goes in to kiss you and you're like, oh nope, and you curve her, like she goes in for the kiss, like whoop, nope, you ain't getting my lips, Satan, you ain't stealing my feed. Yeah, I like you got to elaborate a little bit what you're talking about, and then I'll try to give some insight. I bought 2 of the Randy masks just because it's hilarious. They're super cheap too. I heard they are cheap. Dude, take some pictures and like take some pictures of you in your mask. That sounds so like kinky. I swear it's not. Does Bitget Okomi slash USD pairs or stable coins? It's USDT. I think it's USDT. Hang on real quick. Where am I? Where am I at? Photos. Day. All right, yesterday. Oh, my troubles seem so far. Yeah, USDT. So it is USDT. Don Glenn says, no economies today with Jordan. No Okomi verse with Jordan. He usually blows up the chat. They're like special group chat for it. He usually blows it up a few days prior, but he didn't today. Okay, he literally just in 2 hours. Oh, we had daylight saving time, so it's gonna be 7. Oh man. Looks like it runs a business. I mean, I didn't see y'all blow up the chat in the past few days, so I assumed we weren't filming today. Already streaming. Already. Oh my God! Why can't my fat thumbs already streaming? I'll ask the audience to see what they say. Comment down below if you want an episode of Around the Okomiverse today. And even if it's just going to be me and Jordan. Bobby says, when OMI to NFT? I'm going to say that's going to be next month. Definitely in Q2, but I'm really hoping it's going to be in April. I'll keep you posted. Dan says, because April, we have like 3 weeks before Okomi Staking Reward Season 2. That is 1, 2. That's literally 3 weeks from today. Today. And says, is purchasing OMI on the Veve app on the horizon? I prefer that method more than any exchange. I mean, it's coming. We don't know when though. It could be Q2, could be Q3. It's a major priority for them. It's been in the works for a long time, but we'll see. The wheels, what's going on? Says, let's freaking go. Let's get that bread. That says, can you share your secrets of nonstop energy? I need a boost. I mean, obviously what you see here, this is like my most, I don't say normal. This is my version of normal. This is my true self. But that's my true self when I have energy. My true self when I don't have energy is in a hoodie and like, I don't know, eating like a bag of sausages, like watching TikToks and just like getting back to messages because I get so like run down between everything that I'm doing. You guys get to see like a window of energy Chavez, and not all Chavez is energy Chavez. Kryptonizer with a $10 super chat. Sorry. See what I mean? Burst of energy. Do you have a question? I didn't have a yeah, let me know if you have a question, Crypto Knight. But either way, thank you for the super chat. It means a ton. He was a freaking go. Thank you. All right, MB17. So yeah, just to go over this for people that just got here. Some Bitget promotion. Each holder, took a share of 20 million OMI. That wouldn't even cover the gas fees. That's true. But even if only 1,000 holders split the 20 million, that's 20,000 OMI. Would be $21 worth. Gas fees seem to be more. Not quite just trying to understand. Yeah, that's this is why I say kind of like don't do it. One, it's not worth it, even if only 1,000 people do it. Even if 500 people do it, would you get $40? Not worth it. Again, that's just my opinion. Jibroski says, yes, I use Bitmart, and you're right. The volume is relatively low. Agreed. Byron Arsenal says, I wish I could use Bitget here in Alberta, Canada. It's banned because of leverage. Meanwhile, they're building more casinos here. Yeah, politicians be crazy, bro. Politicians they do not have our best interests at heart most of the time. Kumo says, you should do the whole show in Bane's voice for the God Candle Day. I was born in the, I don't know. Like, but that's an entertaining voice to use, and it's funny. And like, believe me, I am all about having. I'm very much into having people play the characters. Have people play characters that look like those characters. Bane is supposed to be like 6'9", 6'7", and he's supposed to be like a Hispanic wrestler. Tom Hardy is great. He got jacked, no doubt in that. But he's like my height, and he's white. And again, I'm not saying that like I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, you should be diverse. Every character should be a minority. No, not at all. Like for example, Snow White should probably be white. Seven Dwarfs should probably be dwarves. Characters that are there are really cool minority characters. Like if they go and they make a not John, so if they go to make a Green Lantern movie, right? And they make Hal Jordan black, I'm gonna lose my mind. Why? Because Hal Jordan is white. There's already an amazing black Green Lantern. His name is John Stewart, and y'all better put respect on his name. And there's an amazing white Green Lantern called Hal Jordan. If you go all willy nilly on, oh my god. So again, even though I thought just getting way off topic here, if I really want to do a Bane voice, I would do like because that's what Bane really sounds like. But again, most people kind of know the Tom Hardy version, so maybe I will think about it for you, Cool Mo. Yes, I know what you mean. John Carter saying, been wanting to buy in on XRP, but I'm from the East, so buying more OMI. Yeah, get that bread. Get that OMI bread, brother. Jordan Reese said, yeah, I was just talking about you. All good things. All good things. Crypto Knight, thank you so much for the super chat. That means a lot. Jordan Reese saying, I've been slack. Didn't sort around the Okomi out. Who wants the show today? Yeah, comment down below. Let us know. Let us know. Yeah. Raul says, when will they add any Okomi USD pairs on any of the exchanges? Every person I introduce to Okomi does not want to bother trading stablecoins, even after I explain how easy it is. You could just use like Ethereum and swap it, but I know what you mean. I don't know, guys. I don't. Again, I'll go in and I'll say I'll try to put it not as simply as possible. I'll try to put it like in a way that makes it so that I'm sympathizing with you, and I'm sympathizing with you. Tokens listed on exchanges in the US are likely to be far more heavily scrutinized of the SEC. It's not lost on me that Okomi technically did do an ICO, even though it wasn't offered in the US. So the Okomi team just has to be really careful when they make moves, because having a US exchange is great until the SEC comes knocking on your door. And then and I know people want to have like that 10x pump. They don't care about the future. They just want a 10x pump so they can sell. But Okomi's here for the long run, and Okomi is here to not run afoul of any type of laws, and they want to make sure that they have staying power and to not get into a lawsuit that's going to cost them $30 million, $50 million. Could they afford that? Yes. Could they raise money if they can't? Absolutely. It's just not what they want to do. In Cardinal Ghost Slayers is hoping Tyson puts a whooping on Paul and not taking a check. Yeah, my man. Beerman 2003, what's going on, fam? How's it going? Straight fine. Crypto Knight says, Randy, first of all, thank you. Because of your constant reminders, I pulled my OMI off a BitForex and lost nothing. Huzzah. Also, are you concerned that Bitget pulled out of Hong Kong's confirmation process? Okomi hasn't addressed it, so I don't know. I'll let Okomi address that. Kumo says, let's do it, Jordan. Kumo wants a show. And says, where's the merch? I'm frustrated with that Parker gets his swag before the homies. I don't know. Yeah, we could maybe do some merch with that. We maybe get that. Vladimir Columbus says, Jordan, can you get us in around the Okomiverse today with Randy? We would love it. Okay, all right. I guess we're doing that in an hour and 45 minutes, Jordan. And says, thanks for your transparency with OMI dodging the SEC. I am down with OMI ranking. Yeah. A lot of people would be, man. A lot of people would be. Yeah, so we'll have Jordan set up that list, that around the Okomiverse stuff, and then I'll hop on. That is going to now be. It used to be 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but because we just had a daylight savings time where we sprang ahead, it is now going to be 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because in Australia they do not do daylight saving time, so it's going to be 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah. All right, everyone, please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Everyone, thank you for the super chats. Everyone say goodbye to Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. And watch out. We'll be on Around the Okomiverse in 1 hour and 45 minutes. I love you guys. Bye. Hungry.